when I happened upon a young lady swinging in the recreation area close to my home. The pre-fall trees encompassed the jungle gym like a support of leaves, and the moon was half full. She wasn't swinging extremely hard. She just influenced a piece back and forth over the ground, her feet tapping the wooden board under that had been put there to deter the mud. Tap, tap, her feet went as she swung to and fro. She was grinning, her head somewhat brought down, her eyes looking at something on the ground. I moved on to the swing close to her and said, "Hi, howdy," she said, not checking me out. "For what reason are you grinning?" I asked her. "I don't have the foggiest idea, it's sort of frightening," I said. She shrugged. "I like being unpleasant." "Why, it's blissful, yet not appropriate cheerful," she said. "Goodness," I said, befuddled. I directed my concentration toward the swing and focused on moving this way and that, my legs going up and down, until my psyche was unfilled and content. Then, at that point, when I was finished, I scratched my shoes against the ground until I was still. I got up. "Farewell," I said. "But," she said. Days went by, and the leaves fell until the ground was a splendid orange, and the branches were uncovered against the lamplit sky. Once in a while I'd pass and she wouldn't be there. Yet, at times, she'd be there, actually grinning, a delicate grin. I'd get on the swing close to her and we'd swing, not talking, just quietly moving to and fro. Some of the time when I got into the sensation of it would feel like time had halted, or never existed, and I didn't exist by the same token. I was only a pendulum swinging from the metal pole above, separate from the real world. On one occasion I felt especially awful, yet I actually said hi to her to the surprise of no one, and got onto my swing. I felt testy and desolate. For what reason did she never talk? For what reason didn't she get some information about my day? I was consistently here for her, right? I unexpectedly felt disappointed by her quietness and her unfilled grin. "Quit grinning," I said. "Why?" she said. "Stop it," I said stronger. "What?" she said. "Quit grinning," I yelled, and like a break on a cup of porcelain, her grin shuddered and broke, and the tapping of her feet on the wooden board halted. She stood up from the swing, her mouth opened unlatched, her eyes unblinking, and the wooden board under her feet squeaked open like an entryway into the ground. A groaning started in her throat, low and ridiculous, until it roared in my ears like the groaning of the breeze. I could have done without the sound. "Stop it," I said. "Stop that on the double, Daddy," she said. "Please accept my apologies, I broke it, I'm sorry, I'm grieved." "Hush up," I said. Sorry. "Close your mouth," I said, and folded my hands over her face, and fixed them to mute the sound. At the point when I opened my hands, I saw only pieces of a cafeteria lunch fall onto the floor and walls any place I looked.